Now the segment that everybody loves to hate.
Loves to hate?
Loves to hate. Two attorneys argue.
They hate this segment?
They hate it. You know why?
Really?
You know why they hate it?
I would have thought that this would be one of everybody's favorite segments.
They hate it. They hate it.
Why?
Because
they probably want just me.
No, because really? You're the one we get most complaints on.
Who complains about me?
Everybody. They're going, what's the dude with the hair coming out the top of his shirt griping about now?
You don't like chest hair?
No, not since Magnum.
Sorry.
Okay, and I'm not talking.
Sorry, I grew up in the 80s. So what do you want me to do? That's how I grew up.
Dress like an adult?
I am dressed like an adult. Okay. That's how we used to dress in the 80s.
I saw the way you dressed in the 80s.
Oh, that's true. Let's not put those
Stop
pictures
it. We got some Pop the picture, Dave. Dave, go to the file.
Greg in the 80s.
Yeah, you're going to go. Don't look like Magnum in that one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, look like a metalhead.
I was a metalhead.
Yeah, Magnum, no Hawaiian shirts on.
No Hawaiian shirts.
No.
That's true. I didn't have any chest hair.
Yeah, probably didn't either. The reason why they argue is because they get mad at us because they don't realize we have to take a side. And when we take a side they don't like, they get mad because they think it's actually might be our politics.
Oh.
And that's the problem. They don't realize sometimes we're just arguing to argue the law.
Listen, folks, the law school beats any kind of opinion out of you by the time you're done. By the time you're done, you come out, you're like, what do I like? I don't know. What position? Who do I represent?
Certain law schools.
Who do I represent?
Certain law schools.
I'll tell you what I feel once you tell me who my client is.
Well, that was the idea. The problem is certain schools don't teach that. They teach what you should do and how you should do it and how you should feel. I went to a law school where
it's called the Army.
We had nothing. There was 2 Jews and 2 black people, and that was the extent of the DEI. And it was just clear. In law school, they bring up a case. And then they ask a student out of nowhere, they'll ask one of them. They'll go, hey, and he reads down a list and he goes, Brian Johnson. Brian, tell us what this case is about. And Brian's usually crapping himself because part of his grade is based on this and he might not be prepared. But there was this one case that I remember. I have to do this accent because it was perfect. And remember this, I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And this one guy gets up and let's call him Brian Johnson. They go, Mr. Johnson, could you tell us about this case? This is a Washington, D.C. case about 2 homosexuals who were living together, and one killed the other homosexual because he wasn't considering his blood sugar and didn't get him a candy bar when he went out. And all I could hear was homosexual. And I'll tell you what, it was funny, and he was trying to be serious. And I think that's where we're at in the world, that people would have heard his thing, and they would automatically assume he's against gay people. But I just don't think he understood. He was trying to give us context. He was trying to explain they were together.
He was just giving facts.
This was before gay marriage.
It's not an editorial. I'm just telling you what happened.
But when he said the word 2 homosexuals, I lost my. I thought I was going to die.
Well, how should he have said it?
All right, let's talk about something because people are offended. The big thing.
What?
The big thing.
That's the big thing. That's what gets us in trouble.
Sweeney.
Oh my goodness! What is the problem?
Now
here?
I'm old in the first place because I barely know who Sydney Sweeney is. I think I saw her in a movie called, I think it was some romance where her and this guy were supposedly frenemies and they had to pretend they liked each other. Powell, Glenn Powell, the guy from, he's been in a bunch of movies. Good looking dude. But Sydney Sweeney, they lay her out in denim. I saw the ad. She's got the girl sticking out. And, men are going, oh, not bad. This is what we're looking at. And Sydney says, hey, I got great genes. It's a double entendre. It's a big word for people. It means that I'm kind of insinuating 2 things.
This is where you're going to offend people. You're going to offend them because you're going to seem like you think that they don't know what that means.
Oh, I know half the people don't know.
No?
Double
entendre?
No clue what a double entendre is.
Okay.
They didn't understand when we were talking about, certain things either. Point is this. She gets out and then one person goes, Nazis! The N-bomb is only used by black people. I think Nazi references should only be used by Jews. That's our thing. I mean, we lost half our people. It's like me discussing slavery. People go, what are you doing?
Isn't the CEO of American Eagle, isn't he Jewish?
Doesn't matter.
Well, I think it does matter
because they'll say he's a self-hating
that
Jew.
word Nazi about.
They'll say he's a self-hating Jew.
You have, so that's all right then?
No,
So that doesn't
they'll attack
matter?
it. Jews get attacked all the time when they defend things that they supposedly shouldn't
But
defend.
she does have good genes. And I mean the genetic
I
kind
don't know.
of
She
genes.
could die tomorrow. She could have cancer.
She has good genes.
You mean
in
face,
that
you mean face.
she's attractive.
Oh.
When you listen, some people hit the genetic lottery, and people don't like to hear it. Shaquille O'Neal, he hit the genetic lottery. I'm sorry, but he did.
For a basketball player.
So, of course.
For a basketball player.
Sydney Sweeney.
For a hockey player, it'd be terrible.
Yes, Sydney Sweeney. She hit the genetic lottery for looking good in genes, which is why the commercial works. And by the way, didn't their stock like flood through the roof?
It was good. It was good.
It was fantastic.
But here's the deal. How close do you have to be offensive? They go, well, you know what that means. Do you know what that means? You know, I mean, look, for example, we talk about Bud Light. Bud Light spent almost nothing. The interview with the little ad they had was a throwaway ad. Nobody saw the damn thing. And it killed Anheuser-Busch. It killed them.
Yes.
Killed them. And people think, well, that ad killed them, so maybe the Sweeney ad. No, we don't care.
Because you're catering to two different sets of people. The Bud Light ad was catering to a extremely small
But nobody
fringe
saw it.
at the expense of their base. So our base doesn't like Dylan Mulvaney. That isn't our base. These are not the people who go out and purchase our product. So the people who do purchase the product said, listen, why are you shoving this in our face? Why do we have to tolerate ads that obviously you don't want our business? Why should we keep buying from you if you're advertising to people who are clearly not us?
But you know it wasn't about that. This person does not affect my life either way. So he's holding a Bud Light can with his face on it. I don't drink Bud Light. Didn't even have a feeling. What got to me was that damn video from the executive who worked at Anheuser-Busch.
Schneider or what was her name?
The woman who was in charge of some division, and she gets out and badmouths every drinker. Frat boys.
So you think the combination of those two, if it would have been just Dylan Mulvaney,
yes,
they could have maybe got away with it, but
nobody would have cared.
She went and said, not only did we do it, because that's where we're headed.
Yes. We're getting rid of all the frat boys.
We're leaving behind all these, regular
hicks and
everyday
frat boys
American people who buy our beer, and we're going to cater to people who wouldn't drink our beer if we gave it to them.
I remember the young lady who was on the internet, who was the one who was leading the charge against Sydney Sweeney. And what I loved what the company did is they doubled down. And that's what you need to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
You double down.
Yeah,
you don't
absolutely.
apologize. You don't do this because then you're giving credence to the nonsense.
You can't apologize to the mob. You can never apologize.
Nope.
Even if you're wrong, you can't apologize to the mob. I would have apologized, but now you guys are demanding it, and now I can't. Now you're actually preventing me from apologizing because now I can't appease you.
No, there's no way to do it. And that's just the way it is. So when it comes down to certain things, I have good genes. Who cares?
I do, and she does.
Well, I don't know what's artificial. It's not. We do have great Photoshop nowadays. Like me.
Yeah.
See those billboards? I look good on that
so
billboard.
So we put you in a pair of Sydney Sweeney jeans.
Yes. That and the...
Jeff Kaufman has good jeans.
I
don't think that ad would work as well.
That and the Lululemons.
Can we do a mock-up? Can we do a Jeff Kaufman has good jeans?
Yeah, put my
Producer
head on,
Dave, you can
put my head on Sydney
You can produce
Sweeney.
that picture for our audience, right? Please do.
All right. Well, if we didn't offend a certain amount of people, we didn't work hard enough.
Oh, that should have covered everybody.
that should cover everybody. I think I covered everybody. I covered blacks, Jews, women,
lesbians, gays,
2 homosexuals. Yeah, that's
homosexual.
great. God, it's so strange to me because I encounter everybody in the wild, and I just don't care. Live your life. Do what you got to do. Have fun doing it. Don't hurt anybody. Case closed.